This is BS with Joe. News, culture, and crazy, one blunt conversation at a time. Mass shootings and political violence dominate headlines, but here's the question. Why is it that almost instantly blame is so often pointed at MAGA?
That's fair. It's just a narrative convenience, or is it something deeper at play? Let's dig in.
In the wake of any violent event, the first 24 hours are all about framing. Who gets blamed, what headlines stick, and lately, the default villain has been MAGA.
Every era has a scapegoat. Hippies, anarchists, communists, today it's MAGA.
I've got to be honest here. I was thinking about this on a deadhead trip home, and it stuck with me.
Okay.
I watched the video that you asked me to watch, the Charlie Kirk shooter.
Okay.
The one you asked, it's this kid filmed himself walking through his house, showing the note he left for his parents, showing the weapons and the ammo, and even words scrawled on the magazine.
That's the mass shooter for the church shooting. That wasn't Charlie Kirk.
So it wasn't the Charlie Kirk shooter?
No, the Charlie Kirk shooter, he didn't have a video. That was a totally different video. I apologize.
All right, so I guess I got that confused. But still, the next part is what I don't understand, though, is how do you take somebody's life over things that aren't even true? Like the guy, he believed that Charlie Kirk was a fascist. He believed that he was a racist. He believed that he was a homophobe.
Yes.
And if he had paid any attention to any of Charlie Kirk's videos or teachings or speaking, he would know that none of those things were true.
It's like Destiny. Destiny's been spewing a lot of stuff that a lot of people are believing. They're believing the headlines and not the full story.
Right. It's like he didn't think at all. Just grabbed the narrative and swallowed it whole.
That's it.
So George Carlin once said it plain. Think for yourself, question authority. Short, sharp, true. And here's the reality. Nobody is waiting to think anymore. We live in an age of instant gratification. People want to post the second they see a headline. They want those likes, that dopamine hit right away. And that's how false narratives win. Speed beats truth.
Carlin told us to think, but we've built a culture where thinking gets punished and reacting gets rewarded.
Somebody posts a great article and the first reply is literally just the word first. That's the game now. Not accuracy, not facts, just being noticed.
Yep.
And that's the same rush that drives people to slap MAGA or left-wing labels onto tragedies before the facts are even known.
Cultural critics agree heated arguments, heated rhetoric creates a climate where violence feels justified. And they're not wrong. Words matter.
But causation versus correlation is murky. Does rhetoric inspire action, or do unstable actors just latch onto whatever ideology fits their rage? Either way, painting millions with one brush, MAGA did it or the left did it, is dangerous. Outrage drives engagement. A headline that ties tragedy to MAGA is magnetic. Same if it ties to Antifa. But the system rewards speed, not truth.
And early narratives stick. Even the facts change 5 days later. People only remember the first headline. The echo chambers keep repeating the same frame long after it's been disproven.
That Don't Say Gay bill.
Yeah, right. The DeSantis Don't Say Gay bill had nothing to do with Don't Say Gay, but that's all you know it as.
Right. So it's tit for tat. Both sides weaponize tragedy for points. Sober analysis gets drowned out. People see what they expect to see. If you think MAGA is violent, every act proves it. If you think the left is violent, every act proves it. And here's the truth. Just because somebody is right-wing or even far-right, that doesn't mean they're MAGA. But that nuance vanishes in the reflex.
Yeah, in the rush to label, complexity is erased. And we're all worse off for it.
But it should be. We're talking about people losing their lives and then those tragedies being twisted into political weapons.
Yeah, we're sick of it. Sick of the reflex, sick of the bending,
Branding.
sick of branding, yeah. Sick of the lazy headlines that slap MAGA or left wing on everything. It's not clarity, it's not truth, it's division. You look at the Latter-day Saints shooting. It was a MAGA. They shot up a church, but he had a problem with the church.
Was he MAGA?
They believe he was MAGA. Not confirmed.
But okay, so he was labeled MAGA and nobody knew for sure.
Nobody knew for sure.
That's what I'm talking about. And here's the plea. We're not calling for censorship. Free speech is free speech. But can we at least start treating each other like human beings? Stop reducing entire groups to caricatures. Stop dehumanizing. And remember that words have consequences.
Because when you dehumanize, you hand a script to somebody unstable who might actually act on it. None of us should want that on our conscience.
So let's demand accountability based on facts, not slogans. And let's bring back the most radical idea of all, thinking for yourself and treating others with respect, even when you disagree.
Yeah. In that last video, he did have a lot of misinformation on his magazines and weapons.